Greetings, everyone. Let me share some random shots of summer 2025 just to keep you entertained as we have this brief conversation. I want to start out by saying rest in peace to Nisha and condolences to Owie and his family and Nisha's family as well. Now, by this, all of you, if you know who Owie and Nisha is, would hear of her, you know, terrible passing. And I think it's shaken TikTok world and others who have been entertained by this young couple. But I don't want to get into the story too much because I've talked about it on TikTok, the way I see things. But I'm going to say that if I can use this expression, use sleep to mark death. The average person, when they lose friends or loved ones in this type of circumstances, people come together, as they're grieving, they get closer, but that's not always the case. And in Jamaica in particular, and in general in the world, whenever someone passes, people who are grieving always look for a scapegoat. And it is very common in Jamaica. Now, this young couple was very positive in their presentation of relationship because we hardly ever get to see that in our community. They were young, but their representation of their love was very positive, very humble young people, and treated and spoke to each other with so much respect. I can't think of a time when he spoke to her in any way that would make you say, that's not nice, or vice versa. Okay, a very positive spin on relationship. And in her passing, and unfortunately, I wasn't really in tune with them for the last couple months because I have my own thing going on, so I wasn't watching as often as I used to. So I didn't even realize that she was so ill. But I remember who they were and how they presented their love for each other. And yet you find these demons, and let me tell you, the demons are not just people, it's people who are possessed by these spirits. Can't remember the positive energy that flow between these two people. And it makes me say to anybody, it doesn't matter how close you are to a family. You see, when you are an extended family member or you're even an in-law, let me tell you, no matter how much people claim that they like you or love you, you know it's a test of their love when someone passes. I've seen so many married couple together for 30, 40 years, happy together. And when one passes, the family who loses that loved one is horrible. They attack the person who remains, the one who is grieving. At a time when the person needs the most support, you have individuals coming out and accusing these partners, whether the man or the woman who's alive, to be responsible for the passing of the other one. It doesn't matter. Even when the medical people explain they died from natural causes, they manage to find a way to try to make the person a scapegoat. And you know what that happens? Because they never really liked that person. They never liked that person. So what I'm saying here, everything that's going on with Owie, now you're going to hear all the finger pointing. Now you're going to hear random strangers who don't like peace. If you're an outside, you should be saying to the family, you both lost something very precious, someone very precious to you. And it's time you come together as a family and mourn together and build together and heal together. But you're not going to see that. You're going to see all the discord, and you're going to see people on the outside egging them on. This is why I talk to my partner, and I always say I don't have that bond with people on my side, so nobody's going to accuse him of anything. But if truth be told, you have to be very careful, because I guarantee you, people are going to try to come after you to blame you for even something that is not your problem. Imagine grieving the loss of your loved one and people are pointing fingers at you. It is horrible. It is just something that is a turn off for me. I don't trust people. I don't like people too much, and their smiles and their hugs and their embraces don't really mean nothing to me, because if the chips fall, and I know of another situation right now where the man is an elderly man and he's on the verge, and the family, the ladies, the wife is going through hell with these people who are ready to come claim things that don't belong to them, and trying to blame her for this man's illness, his heart problems that he's having. So you know what? I'm just looking on and I'm just saying it's so horrible. I'm disgusted. If I live in Jamaica again, I just want to live in the mountains with the animals. Trust and believe. Rest in peace, Neisha. And my condolence once again to you, Owie. Take care of your baby and try to avoid a lot of these people and stay safe. Stay blessed, everyone.